Good evening and welcome back to WizWatch Weekly News. Let's begin with one of the recent developments in the Wizard Journey community. Our first story today may not be the most exciting, but it has certainly drawn attention across several groups. The leader of Dark's clan has reportedly been banned from Mythos games for 2 or more months. According to available information, the situation began when Dark attempted to buy control of the Ministry of Magic from Solly, the overseer of AOWW. However, the situation escalated after direct message conversations were leaked, revealing details of the attempted deal. Following the leak, Noel, the owner of Mythos Games, stepped in and issued the temporary ban. At this time, there have been no further official comments from Mythos Games regarding whether additional actions will be taken once the ban period ends. We will continue to monitor the situation and report if any new developments appear. Now moving on to our next story. A new project has recently been introduced within the Wizard Journey community. The Wizarding Archives have officially been created by Angel, the second overseer of the Ministry of Magic. The purpose of the Wizarding Archives is to collect and preserve important history and knowledge from the wizarding world. According to the announcement, the archive will serve as a central place where players can explore past events, information, and discoveries from across Wizard Journey. The project aims to help both new and experienced players by organizing useful information in one accessible location. This includes topics such as recipes, magical locations, and historical moments within the game. For example, players may be able to learn more about well-known places like Azkaban or Hogwarts, along with other notable locations and events that have shaped the wizarding world over time. The Wizarding Archives are expected to continue expanding as more information and records are added in the future, gradually building a detailed collection of the game's history. Now let's move on to some development news from the world of Wizard Journey. Recently, the creator of the game, Noel, shared new announcements with the community regarding upcoming features. Among the highlights are the introduction of flying cars, as well as a new wizarding bus that will appear within the game. These additions are expected to provide players with new ways to travel and explore locations throughout the wizarding world. And in fact, we were able to get a closer look at the new bus in action. Let's take a quick look at some test footage showing the vehicle in use. As you can see from that footage, the bus appears to be fully functional and could soon become a common sight across the world of Wizard Journey. Now to another story that has recently sparked discussion across the community. Chats involving Jeff, known as the great-great-grandfather of the Rosier clan, have reportedly been exposed by Bazal, who is known as the right hand of the Death Eater Lord. According to the leaked messages, Jeff was allegedly attempting and possibly working with others to perform IP grabbing, a practice used to obtain another person's IP address without their consent. In addition, Gellert Grindelwald stated that Jeff had also attempted to obtain his IP address as well. These allegations have quickly spread throughout the community, raising questions about whether the administration of Mythos Games will take action regarding the situation. At this moment, no official statement or disciplinary action has been publicly confirmed. This leaves an important question for the administration. Will the matter be formally addressed? Or will the situation be overlooked while the alleged offender remains without consequences? And with that, these were the short updates and smaller stories from this week in the Wizard Journey community. Next week, we'll return with a full edition of WizWatch News, covering the latest events, developments, and investigations from across the wizarding world. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next week. And remember, one truth, one discovery,